All right, well, welcome to the HQ of Clawhammer Letterpress in Fernie, BC. We just wanted to welcome everyone here, and thanks to the Basin Festival. And this whole thing is being brought to you by Columbia Basin Trust and the Basin Business Advisors and Festival Seekers. We're really grateful to have this opportunity to showcase a little bit about what we do. And for those of you who don't know about clawhammerpress, you can check out our Instagram profiles at clawhammerpress and Facebook at clawhammerpress. And you can also check out some of the painting that I do at Michael Heffer, that's Hepher, on Instagram and Facebook as well. And that all happens right here in my studio. So who is Clawhammerpress? Clawhammerpress is a historic printing operation. What we do is to create typographic prints and linocut prints based on a historic printing process. And so what I do is very similar to what Gutenberg did in about 1500. So if you look around, I've got some historic machines and type. A lot of the equipment I have comes from the 1900s and the early 1900s and late 1800s. And the process that we use is really unchanged for 500 years. But we like to apply it in a really contemporary way. What I want to show you today is actually a really cool project that we're working on. About 2 years ago, I painted a big mural in downtown Fernie that looked like this. I don't know if some of you have been down on the side of the bean pod and seen that mural. But what happened is we painted this mural, and as I worked on it for about 5 weeks, I got to talk to people as they walked by and saw it developing. And the interesting thing was that everybody saw a little bit of themselves in our town in the mural, and that was the whole goal of it. And I got to thinking, wouldn't it be interesting to find out more about what's going along in my greater community, in the Kootenays, in the Columbia Basin? And so I started working on a project to create some prints that look like these ones here that are based on that style. So these are hand-carved lino block prints. And I also started to develop a series of paintings that look like this. And these are all based on that style, and just to try and explore, what does living in a small mountain town or in a rural Kootenai town mean to me? And so I started this project, and this is where you all need to get involved, is that I'm going to try and paint and print an exhibition that travels to these Kootenai towns, and we get to hear from you about what your Columbia River Basin town means to you. And so if those of you who've been following my little posts over the last couple of days will wonder what it is that's happening here. And so I've got a little print set up. Yesterday I printed these. So like a giant hashtag, and so this will be your cue to hashtag your posts. But over here on the press, if you come over, I'll get my camera person here, the esteemed Annie, to come and see what's going on. And so I've got some big wood typeset here in the bed of the press, and I've got some Basin blue ink on the press. And what I'm going to do is print quickly 2 colors so that you can see how this all works. So the first thing, we turn on the ink. So the title of our traveling exhibition is going to be called In This Together. And I thought it was appropriate that we create this hashtag for people to come and put their posts. So tell me about your town. Tell me about what you love about your town. Tell me about why you live there. And post it in, hashtag it, basin this together. Basin this. But we're not done yet. We got one more step to go here. So we'll get Annie to zoom in on this part. So what we're going to do is take a couple of letters out here. Now these will get some ink on them, but we're just going to take those guys out. And we're going to put in some spacers. And then we're going to clamp this all back up again. And now what we're going to do is add some black ink to the press. We'll just let that mix for a second. You can see how the ink's getting quite a bit darker. Now we're going to take this print, which we've already printed once, and we're going to one more time. So now we have a new message. Alright, so that's how it works with the letterpress. It's all hand done. When we're carving blocks, this is our big hashtag. This is hand carved out of linoleum and mounted on the same press and printed. And yeah, it really is an honor to be part of this here festival and showcase a little bit about what we do here. I'd like to again refer you to Clawhammer Press. Our website is clawhammer.ca, Instagram clawhammerpress, and Facebook at Clawhammer Press, so you'll find us all there. And we're going to be teaching a couple workshops in the next month or so. These are all distance workshops. You need no experience, you need no equipment, but you can learn how to do this in your own space and in your own time. So we'll be doing those over Zoom on an online kind of format. So you can go to all of those social media websites to find out more about those workshops. Thanks again to the Basin Business Advisors, Festival Seekers, Columbia Basin Trust, and the Bi Basin Festival for having us on here. And hope to see you around.